Virgo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly for July 22nd through the 29th. I'm doing something just a tad different this week just to mix it up a little bit. So this reading is completely about your person, okay? So we're just going to take a little bit of a deeper dive as to what is going on with them with respect to you, okay? All right. All right, so as you know, I don't do reversals in general readings, so if you see me turn a card around, that is why. I'm using two decks, Thelema deck and the Arcanum deck. They're both very similar looking, so there's just kind of a fairy tale quality about the pictures that I love. So all the cards pulled are completely about them and their connection with you. All right, so let's see. We have the Five of Cups, Virgo, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. Boogie. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here's the deal. I feel like this person is very sad about an offer that really didn't work out. Pebbles. Shh. Yeah, I feel like they're sad about an offer that didn't work out. Hold on, let me just go fix that. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Relax. 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 It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. Okay, so whether you made this offer or they made the offer, something did not work out about this. It feels like it came in very quickly. It might not have been the right time. It might not have been the right place. But they are feeling kind of devastated about this. Look at that. Five of Swords and the Hierophant. All right, so this person definitely feels a spiritual connection with you. I feel like they are, here's what I feel like's happening here. I feel like this person kind of came in, and I feel like it was this person. I feel like this person came in with more of a playful offer, and they've been struggling within themselves with this Five of Swords. They know that it's more than just this playful kind of sexual one-night stand type of offer. It's more than that to them. It is. But they did not know how to communicate it properly. And now they're feeling very upset about this. Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles. the there's an imbalance here right now, I feel, in this connection. I don't feel like you see this as badly as they do. There might be a miscommunication here. I feel like they feel like you have a lot of opportunities around you in love. And they just feel like they messed up. They feel like they messed up with you. It's like they communicated something that wasn't even close to what was really going on within them. And they are regretting that and feeling very sad about that right now. And they have, I feel like this is internal for them. This Five of Swords. They're beating themselves up over this. And they feel like, they might be seeing you around other people or on social media, just kind of lighting up the page, having a lot of opportunity around you. There's a lot of regret in this reading. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like they're expecting you. If you haven't done this already, and you may not have done this, or you may have done this, but I feel like if you haven't done this already, I feel like they're expecting you to do it. To basically just cut you down a few notches, or cut them down a few notches, based on how they came in originally. They're expecting this. Three of Wands is expectations, waiting for your ships to come in, right? And Queen of Swords is very unemotional. They're expecting an unemotional kind of harsh response from you if you haven't already given that to them. I want to clarify that, because I don't feel like that's the response they would get. Eight of Wands. Communication, fast incoming communication. One more, please. Temperance. Yeah, Temperance is peaceful and balanced. I feel like they are very worried that you are just going to cut them off at the knees. And what you're really going to do is you're going to communicate with peace and love and balance. I don't think you see this the way they see it at all. Their expectations are very fearful. Tower, King of Cups. Yeah, they feel like you are going to cut off this love connection like that. With this Tower here, they have, this is such a good example. This reading here is such a good example of what human beings do in relationships and connections. There are assumptions all over this reading. This person is, assuming the worst here because of what they did. But at the time, I feel like it was an authentic approach and, genuine to, how they felt. They felt a lot of passion, but they're beating themselves up for it now. They definitely feel the spiritual connection. I don't think they knew how to verbalize that or really talk about it. And they're beating themselves up about that as well. They feel there's definitely an imbalance here, possibly around, emotions. And I know that this isn't, cups, but still with Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's an imbalance around, like this person feels basically that they like you more than you like them. Okay. Putting it bluntly. And they feel like you have a lot of opportunity where you may or you may not right now. And frankly, even if you do have a lot of opportunities, if they are the one that you want, it negates all of the other opportunities. So again, they're not seeing this correctly. They feel like you are going to cut them off at the knees with this Queen of Swords. They feel like they're assuming that you are in this energy because they've already told themselves that, what they did was awful. Okay. And yet here's where you really are at. You're more than willing to talk to them, and it's going to be peaceful, balanced, and loving. Okay. But their expectation is you're coming in as Queen of Swords. So if you're not hearing from this person, or this person seems to have fallen off the face of the earth, it's because they're afraid. But it's all based in their own assumptions. And most people, when they assume the worst, unfortunately. Okay? And then here we go again. Tower and King of Cups. So this person feels like, based on what they did, that you are going to completely change your view and your feelings about this person. So, and if we were to flip the reading, how many assumptions would we pick up for you that are completely wrong? I feel like, even if, they did make a blunder, honestly, it was heartfelt. I feel like it was heartfelt. And there was a lot going on underneath the surface that they never got a chance to share with you. And it's not fair to you either, right? That they're having this whole relationship going on their side, in their head, that you can't respond to, you can't communicate about. They think you've got, all kinds of choices. Maybe you do, but maybe you don't want any of those choices, right? And then, here they're basically ending the relationship. Their expectation is that, if you did care about them, or if you did love them, you don't anymore, based on their big, blunder. Okay? So that's frustrating. That's frustrating for the person that's experiencing it, and it's frustrating for you as well. Because it didn't have to go like this. Yeah, all right, let's do some oracles. Whoops. This has come out, I can't tell you how many times. Finances, end of an era. Okay. So for finances, this could be somebody that, maybe that you work with. It could be something that needs to be addressed in their life in some form or fashion. I'll pull a card for that. Three of Swords. Okay, there could have been a heartbreak about something financial. This person could have lost a lot of money, which is adding to this whole problem of, potentially self-worth, where this person is just beating themselves up like crazy. They might have had a financial loss. This end of an era here, I'll pull a clarifier for that as well. strength. So because of this financial loss, potentially, this could be hurting this person's strength and self-worth, which is causing this person to behave the way that they are. Okay, so it feels like this person has gone through a lot, but this end of an era could be the end of this connection in their mind. You know, I feel heavily that this person has kind of like walked through the whole connection and relationship on their own, assuming all the way along as to what is going on. And of course, that's because of a lack of a communication. And you know what? If you guys never talk again, you would never know. You would never know what this person is going through. And you would never be able to tell them, you know, here in your Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, that it wasn't that bad. That you appreciate the effort. That you love that they showed so much passion. Those are the things that I feel like this person needs to hear. Okay, so advice for this connection. Queen of Swords. Truth. Truth, you know, whether it's from you or whether it's from this person. I feel like the longer this goes on, the more cutting this truth gets. I feel like there's a window where you have this Temperance energy. Eventually, it is going to turn into the Queen of Swords. And then this person has created a self-fulfilling prophecy for themselves. That's what I see. All right, guys. Virgo. A lot going on with your person. If this doesn't resonate, you know, of course, don't take it personally because it's not a personal reading. I really love that saying. I really do. If you haven't noticed. All right. I will talk to you next week. I am in the process of packing and moving and all that good stuff. So things might be a little spotty for a while, but I'll try to stay on top of everything for you. Okay, so thank you so much, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.